What's up, guys? Sub-Zeric here, back for another VOD review. Today, we have our first real VOD review of Set 15. Not VOD review in one of my own games from playtest, VOD review in a game from PBE, because PBE came out today, if you guys aren't aware for some reason. A few people in my chat were like, isn't PBE usually on Wednesdays? No, not for like multiple years has it been coming out on Wednesdays. It's basically been Tuesday for the last, I don't know how many sets, like, I don't know, at least 5 or something like that. And so this lets us watch the best players out there grind it out on PBE. We got a Dishsoap game that we are going to watch today because, I mean, he's one of the best players in the world. He made it to the World Championships again. It's just sadly it did not make final lobby. But I mean, it was possible. It was possible, and that's what it's all about. I mean, being able to watch one of the best players in the world. That's why we do the VOD reviews in the first place, is because it's a lot easier to steal really good players' tech than it is to come up with your own, and so that's what we do here. That's what we do. That's honestly, that should be the tagline of my channel. It's easier to steal good players' tech than to make your own. I mean, it's true, honestly. So we start off with some Bastions here. First 3 augments. There is a new one in here, time skip. Disable a shot for the next 3 rounds, then gain 28 XP. I don't actually love this augment that much. You know, you compare this to something like an AFK, and it seems like much worse, just because AFK gives 20 gold, and it's a silver augment, and so, or, you know, compare this to something like the augment that gives you 2 full item anvils. I don't think 28 XP is really worth that. 28 gold is better than 28 XP, and in that way, you know, 20 gold is better than 20 XP, because you can use that gold to make interest. XP doesn't make interest, so I don't love it, honestly. I think it needs to be buffed up a little bit. Ooh, what is this? I haven't actually seen this before. Treasure Hunt. Earn a locked chest each stage between now and stage 6. You can unlock each chest when you spend 20 gold on shop rerolls. These chests persist until open. Wow. That's like a really cool reroll augment. Reroll tends to not be as good on PB and stuff like this. I'm actually, what are we gonna take here? Because backup dancers I don't love. Yeah, he does actually take Treasure Hunt here. Okay, I'm hyped for this. I haven't seen anybody take this one yet, so we're gonna play a reroll comp. I'm a little surprised, but I'm surprised but not surprised here. We grab a, ooh, that is a max vitality here. At combat start, gain 35 permanent HP. Every 10 seconds, Shaman survives, gain 10 additional permanent HP. This is, wow, great start for a Dish. The only question is, what are we actually gonna play with this Bastion board here? Because obviously, we have a little bit of stuff here. We could play the crew, I guess. We don't have any Malphites yet, so it's a little dicey, but maybe. But yeah, I mean, a little surprised to see. I think if Dishsoap, if there was, you know, someone with a gun to Dishsoap's head and they said you need to win this game, he probably would not take this augment. But I think he's limit testing a bit, trying some stuff out, just because when you're better than all the players in your lobby, which I mean, Dishsoap, I don't want to say objectively is, but probably objectively is to the people in this lobby who are probably his viewers based on the fact that I don't know their names. Or honestly, these might just be randoms on PBE, because I feel like Dishsoap's just the type to just queue it up and just get some games in. But in any case, you know, when you're someone of Dishsoap's caliber like that, you don't want to reroll because you know you can just beat everybody in a fast 8, fast 9 style contest. But I think he wants to try out some reroll comps, figure out what's actually good this set, which I'm hyped for. I mean, we have this Shen that we're investing into. So we have a Bastion, and he is an Edgelord as well. Edgelord also, I mean, it's a reprint of trait name, but it's also not really a reprint of a trait. So you can see here when he hovers over Edgelord, if you guys haven't seen, it just gives Omnivamp and AD. It's basically similar to Slayer, except it also has this inbuilt attack speed when hitting someone lower than 50% HP. But it doesn't have that, you know, Edgelord in set 10 had the you spin dash to people, like it had that kind of weird effect. This Edgelord obviously doesn't have that. It's just, you know, it's basically Slayer with some attack speed in there. And Dishsoap actually, I think, you know, figuring out his line right now. But I mean, he has an Edgelord. There is another 2-cost Edgelord in Xayah, so that is kind of a nicely built reroll setup there. But I don't know what else we would be playing on that board. Is there a 2-cost another 2-cost Bastion here actually? Oh, well, we'll actually see Team Planner, and it's going to be literally just Xayah for now. Okay, well, that's fine enough. I mean, you can play yeah, he's going to Team Planner out a bit here. I was going to say you could play Rel here. Yeah, he is going to think about Jin Zhao actually on this board, just because, yeah, it is the other 2-cost Bastion that you can play. So maybe we could do that. The upside to Rel is that she gets Star Guardian onto your board. But we'll see here. Yeah, looks like he's really just going to lean into the Edgelords, not care too much about Star Guardian. Then, yeah, just play Vertical Edgelord. Reroll. Okay. I mean, I'm hyped for this. I want to see. And okay, yeah, maybe like a 4-4 kind of setup here, where you play Rel and then Another Bastion on this board? I mean, maybe. I don't know what the other Bastion would be, actually. I mean, it could just be a random Leona. Yeah, I mean, seems good enough. And seems good enough for Dishsoap. So that's the idea he has here. Also picks up this Swain here, who is a nice Bastion that we can fit eventually. For now, we're just going to chill on this board with the Nar2, the Sivir, and just have this be strongest board. So yeah, this is the comp that Dishsoap, I mean, he honestly probably just freehand came up with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you could get Swain Ahri in, which would give you Sork as well, which is kind of nice, and the Star Guardian bonus. I don't think Ahri's Star Guardian bonus is like AP over time, right? It's like every few seconds you gain AP or something like that, which doesn't sound very good on a unit like Xayah, who probably has pretty awful AP scaling, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what Mr. Mort has in store for us. We do level up to level 5. Why? I mean, so we're rolling here, I guess, for this chest, but the chests do stack. We got a Nico too. Okay. It said the chest persists. I feel like he rolled here because he was afraid that he was going to lose the chest, but I thought it said like you keep the chest, right? That seems okay. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but it sounded like you keep the chest. But okay, in any case, we do find.
Kraken is right.
Okay, he's not gonna say anything about it. Okay, well, all good. In any case, we are going to play around Xayah. Yeah, I actually haven't played around Xayah almost at all, so we have his ability here. I actually want to look at this here. So she just gives herself an attack speed steroid, and then those 3 attacks. So only for 3 attacks, and they deal bonus physical damage. Okay, so kind of a weird unit where, yeah, she's not like super much an auto attacker. He's going to build Kraken onto her, but I mean, she only gets that 80% attack speed for 3 autos. That is, 3 autos that are going to come out quite quickly. Boom, boom, boom. You can see there. So it's probably not the worst onto her, honestly. And it's not like she has a huge mana thing or something like that. Wait, did he hover over his augment here? Because like, I don't understand why because the way the augment reads, you do.
Augment gave me 3-star, 2-star, 3 cost. Bro, he's using the fucking bug abuse augment. I mean, maybe he just doesn't know.
Okay, whatever. The augment reads like you can stack up a bunch of treasure chests and have like multiple to open, but maybe I'm trolling. Okay. I mean, Star Guardian +1. I mean, it's the Star Guardian +1 bonus. What I was looking at it the other day. Also, oh yeah, this one. I'm pretty sure this augment is quite bugged. I heard people yapping about it, but I haven't actually seen it in my own games. He's looking actually at the Bastion circlet here to get a very quick 6 Bastion online. Wow, I mean, kind of crazy, but makes sense here. Yeah, we can just play 6 Bastion. 6 Bastion actually. The Bastion emblem now gives AD and AP, gives AD for armor and then AP for MR. So kind of different from the previous version of the Bastion emblem that just gave AP, led to stuff like Bastion Morgana. I think they realized like, oh, making it AD and AP opens up more options. So pretty cool stuff there. And yeah, I mean, our spot is looking nice. I mean, our level, I'm blown away by how good our level 5 roll down was. We found just like everything 2-star on level 5, which is wild, but I mean, works out. I mean, maybe Dishsoap, honestly, even if he could have greeted the chest out for a little bit longer, maybe he did really just want to proc it on level 5, just because if we are going to like push to level 6 and then roll on 6, we're probably not actually going to have the amount of gold that we need to open up that chest. Like, we're 40 gold here. Had we pushed to 6, we would have really delayed ourselves opening that chest, and opening that chest ended up giving us some gold back. I don't know. Maybe an idea. Maybe we'll see what he does actually at the end of this stage, because once again, the way the augment reads, it basically says like the chests can stack. They persist until they're opened. It's not like you lose a chest at the start of the next round. But belts open here. I mean, we have Sterax made already. Could just be Evan's Shroud here. Yeah, I mean, too good to pass up here as just a very solid armor shred item here. So yeah, makes perfect sense just to pick up this here with no armor shred yet on our board. So our items are looking fantastic. We have heal cut, we have armor shred, we have Sterax here. This guy has Trickster's Treat. I feel like this is one of my favorite new augments. And there's so many cool new augments. I just watched Kai Watanabe in my own lobby take the new augment. What is it called? Aura farming? Yeah, where you get it's a 2-1 augment that gives you a 2-star 5 cost. Huh? Well, the 2-star 5 cost sits on your bench until, it's not even on your bench. He stands like right here, like legit just aura farming sitting there until 5-1. So it's not an augment until 5-1, but at 5-1, you get a free 2-star 5 cost with an item, I'm pretty sure, which is, I mean, pretty nuts. Get our Devil Fruit here. I mean, how bad is Critical Threat? He ends up taking the right side one, which was this actually? I didn't even get to see it. Oh, the Execute ones, and then they drop gold on kill. This is a pretty decent one. It does feel a little bit awkward where, we're pretty far into the game already to take a gold generation trait here, a gold generation power up. But I mean, still not bad in just the fact that it does give you a 10%, crit or execute threshold. So not even bad, honestly, though. Yeah, it's just barely ever executing. I mean, the upside is also she spreads damage around a little bit. So yeah. All right. If he rolls really deep here, that's Shen 3 already, man. Dishsoap, just such a beast. All right, he's gonna roll down here, pick this up. Ooh, Spat can be Star Guardian emblem. I don't. Still, there's no. Is there a craft? Wait, this is craftable, right? Bastion emblem. I'm pretty sure this is craftable. I also got to start learning the emblem, so maybe I can. Oh, there, he literally hovered over it. It was right at the bottom. Is it? It must be Chain Vest, right? I mean, that's with Pan and Chain. Yeah, I mean it's. Probably that, actually. All right, we're going to roll down a bit here. We can roll down to our next chest here and see what we get from that. What? Orn item? This augment has given us a 2-star 3 cost. It's given us a spat, and it's given us an Orn item. And yes, it's delayed. And yes, it's much better. Smart call from Dishsoap to play this in a galaxy where we're going to have more gold. But still, this is crazy value out of just a gold augment. I mean, obviously it's a delayed Orn item, so it's, compare the supportable forge, but you get so much more on top of it. That's wild to me. I mean, best friend seems decent enough. Yeah, scales well with the AD. You don't need the armor though. Oh, someone was telling me this one is Woach. Each of your allies with 3 items equip emits 2 arcs of lightning every 5 seconds. Huh. I mean, I don't really know. It looks like he was kind of looking at Ascension and just a 6 Bastion Ascension setup, play for long fights and then have her pop off. But yeah, he does take Tesla Coil. Okay, well, I'm excited to see this. Each with 3 items equipped. And we do have a lot of items. I mean, the idea here being that we have a lot of extra stuff. He ends up making Edgelord emblem here, actually, which that builds out of Sword plus Pan. So just good to... You want to have 3 items, yeah, and he is going to slam the 3rd item there to get the Tesla Coil effect here. So let's see the zaps coming out. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw a little zap coming. Yeah, there's zaps coming out of this Shen here. That's pretty cool. Honestly, it's hard to tell how effective it is, just because it's not that big visually, and it's just a small amount of damage every few seconds. But interesting, and also we are very close to Xayah 3, so I think we're just gonna roll it down there. Boom, there's the Xayah 3. All right. I mean, once again, we are in a portal with extra gold, so we've hit, I would say, kind of like ahead of schedule. And oh my god, look at all those minions spawned by that guy. Yeah, it's some augment that's supposed to spawn, I don't know, one of those, a few of those. I've never actually taken it myself, but clearly they're not supposed to have that many giant tanky. It's like a better Zizirot. It's like Zizirot's portal. Yeah, the darkness within. Oh, I mean, oh yeah. So it's supposed to summon 3. It looks like. Yeah, which that is definitely more than 3. Oh, how interesting. Well, it's day 1 of PB. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's supposed to summon them as your units die, but maybe it just permanently summons them when your units die. They don't despawn. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Oh, it'll probably be bug fixed tomorrow. That's just how PvE is, and I mean that's why it's a beta environment, and I mean I think that's totally fine. All right. Trying to figure out what our last kind of item setup is going to be here. It looks like he's taking another Kraken here. It's just going to be double Kraken setup onto Xayah here. I mean, I don't know what else you could really build from this spot. We can level up here and get our 6 Bastion back in. Means we have to play 3 Edgelord. Kind of, oh no, we have 4. We just have the Spat on bench right here. Okay, so yeah. We can play 4 here. We just had to cut another unit here. So yeah, 6 and 4 looks good. And we are going to slam the Kraken here, looking good. And Yasuo actually... decent holder of this Hull Crusher. Yasuo, kind of an interesting unit. His ability is so basic. He just does damage. And then the other upside is that you, the other thing that makes him more than just do damage is that you do, when you play the 4 mentor units, they upgrade their abilities. I haven't actually seen Yasuo's upgraded ability, but pretty cool. I really love the mentor trait, just like as a trait idea. I feel like that's just so smart. I mean, it's just so out there, honestly. I don't know, smart doesn't even begin to... Okay, my riot glazing can only go so far. Well, we have the Swain that we could fit on this board for Bastion if we want to. I mean, Bastion, we already have Swain on our board. Okay, to be real, guys, it's 11:48 p.m. and I woke up at like 6 a.m. because my cat was screaming. So You can give me that one. All right, so what is our next in actually going to be then? I don't really care about Sork. He sold Lulu, who's something. I mean, okay, we care about Sork. We're gonna play that Ari like we looked at earlier. I mean, it seems okay. We have all these rods open. We have Heal Cut made already. We have Armor Shred made already. So we're gonna reforge here and then yeah, move Bastion Emblem up. Go for Gunblade here. Yeah, I mean Gunblade's so good in these circumstances, and then just finish it off with what, a Redemption or Spirit Visage as it's called now by its new name. I mean, this looks great. Whenever you're playing into Vertical Bastion, you always want to look at building something that heals them up. I mean, Gunblade is the best one just because it scales up your front line. You already have a bunch of armor and Mar, and so healing them up just goes so much further than, you know, with any other kind of front line. So smart pickup from Dishsoap here, and yeah, this board's looking good. What? Okay, I know it's delayed, but that cannot be right. This augment has given us an Ornn item, a spat, like 10 gold, more than that, and a Radiant Refact. It's literally better than a Prismatic. And yes, it was delayed. I mean, to be fair, we had to wait until 5-1 to get that extra one, but still, I'm taking this every chance I can get now. This seems insanely broken. I mean, it'll probably be balanced down. That is the thing. People have been coming into my chat today when I was streaming, and I did stream PBE today, by the way, and I'm probably going to stream PBE tomorrow because I'm back. I'm grinding out this set. I have to because I want to get a ticket to Paris Open, a competitor pass. So yeah, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, people keep coming to my chat and being like, "What's broken? What's good?" And like, it doesn't matter what's good because this stuff is going to change radically from PBE. So like right now, it's not important to find out what's broken. It's just to understand something like this. You know, Xayah, this is why I'm doing this VOD is, okay, so Xayah plus Shen is makes sense. It's a valuable 2-cost reroll comp. You have the Yasuo that you fit in here every single time because he's a solid edgelord onto this board. And you can also reroll for... You can also reroll for the Xin Zhao because he fits in as a Bastion on this board. He's another 2-cost that you can roll for. Or also in this spot, we end up not really going for Xin Zhao 3 just because, you know, we didn't really hit towards it and, you know, he's not going to be itemized. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and just getting familiarity with these type of boards, that's what PB is all about. Understanding the boards, understanding how the units link up, understanding, you know, itemization to some degree, though we're going to have a lot more information from that once we get stats, and that's what PB is all about in my opinion. And then also understanding some more like set mechanics things. Like, I don't know, I'm almost surprised that Dish wants to just keep this 10% execute on his Xayah here because the gold is completely irrelevant. I would actually think about removing off this this power up onto the Xayah and looking for something else here. Also, man, that Lee Sin, boom, 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 actually almost kind of smurfed on us. We're 50 HP. Obviously, the 100 HP streak player is the person who took that bugged augment every stage now, between now and stage 6. So we do, wait, between now and stage 6? So I guess it doesn't give one stage 6? That's really awkward phrasing. No, it does give one on stage 6. Okay, I mean, they need to fix that. But all right, we're gonna level up, we're gonna roll down, just fit Poppy in for just, you know, some better Star Guardian. But yeah, I think Jinx is a lot better for a Star Guardian bonus. And we finally pick up a Braum here and a Yone here. What did we even get there? We got, I mean, where did this Yone 2 come from? He just materialized it, essentially. What did we get from our cash? It was just nothing. Ha! Okay, so I guess it spawns on stage 6, but doesn't give anything. Once again, some quirks of PB, kind of hilarious. But this is a nice way to cap out the board. If it 5 Star Guardian, it's a lot of extra stats on side. Wait a minute. We're actually beating the bug abuse board? Wait, this is insane, actually. I mean, this guy is level 10, 50 gold, but he was 100 streaking up until now. I mean, goes to show how strong this Xayah board is. Holy. The fact we literally beat a bug abusing board with like 50 basically ZZ rots on their board. That is insane. I mean, our board does look great, and the Yone 2 is huge here. We can throw Edgelord over onto Seraphine just to give her some more stats, and this guy was trying to go for a Cassante 3 and sold his board, it looked like. Well, I mean, I guess you got to go for something, though. I don't know if Cassante 3 is going to solo the entire board, even if you had hit it. But all right, we're level 9 here. I mean, if we are sufficiently afraid of dying, we can roll here and try to hit a Seraphine too. Or, I mean, it almost looks like Dish is trying to push level 10, which seems a little optimistic at 6-3, but we'll see here. Yeah, I mean, I would think you should just roll down here and hit your upgrade, Seraphine 2, Braum 2, decently big. But we'll see what happens. This guy's board is full. Like, did one of those spawn on our board, it looked like? But, I mean, oh god, what the fuck is going on? They're getting so huge. But we win the fight again. Oh my god. They, like, combined into one giant one. That must be part of the augment. It just doesn't say on there. I guess that's how they work, but that is insane. All right. That is also a Braum here that we can pick up here, i.e. pretty decent as just, well, we'll see actually where he wants to put it because there are a number of units that could hold on to it. We hit the Leona 2, who's now going to come in as an upgraded unit. And yeah, he's going to move Edgelord up here, move the power up down here, 20% Omnivamp. Yeah, 10% Omnivamp. Okay, yeah, those are spawning on our board. That is really something. And this might be too much. They're so big. They're huge here. Okay. I think this is going to be quite tough. And I think they ate our units, right? I was looking at that. Did they just eat our Shen? Like, did our Shen just disappear because they had 3 that were on our board? I think that's what happened there. Because I was like, it kind of looked like they ate our units, but maybe we didn't have anything there, but I'm pretty sure we did have things there. Okay, well, let's see again. I mean, this is what PvE is all about, is our Shen being eaten by units that spawn. Oh, man, if our Shen wasn't getting eaten, these fights would be more playable, but our Shen... Dish is like, okay, I'm out of here, man. I'm over it, which, fair enough. Oh, look at these little icons. That is a crazy game, but a very solid game from Dishsoap. I think he did a very good job this game of just being a beast. Also, I realized this thing was in my top right corner. Why did it say session Twitch? Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Bye-bye.